Good evening and welcome to Real Talk, where we have real conversation about business, entertainment, and lifestyle. I am Angelita, the coach, and I am joined in the studio today with Brenda Gardner, organizer of the upcoming Pink Carpet Women's Expo, and Devin McKenzie, co-host of Knockouts and Three Count podcast. King Wesley will be joining us soon. I don't know. I don't know. King, where are you? Where are you at, King? No, he'll be here shortly. I'm just playing. So this is episode 13.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. Good evening, Brenda.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm going to put that in front of you. And then you want to talk like close up to it. Okay, there we go.
Hi.
How are you?
Yeah, now we can
Good.
hear you. Now we can hear you.
Good. Hey, Devin.
Hi. I'm trying my best not to give the whole Devin craziness. I'm going to be on my best behavior today.
Really? No, you
Yes.
got to give the Devin craziness.
What?
Well, okay, in the middle.
In the middle?
Yeah, because we got to let people know why you're here and a little bit about you. So maybe we'll warm up a little bit and then you can kind of be Devin.
Okay, we'll do that.
And so for those of you who don't know, usually I have to give you just some quick info on Devin.
Uh-oh.
So you guys know that after I do my podcast, I always take pictures. And someone always takes I always take a picture of my guests. We pose out there and, we take pictures, after each segment. And Devin is always the person that I get, for the most part, to take pictures because he's coming into his podcast to record his podcast after we're done.
9 p.m.
At 9 p.m. Okay, we're going to get to that too,
Oh,
Devin.
I'm sorry. Try to fit a cheap plug in there.
I know, right? But one thing that I noticed was happening is that when I would go through my pictures to post the pictures from the show, there would be these weird looking selfies of Devin in my... There would always be a selfie of Devin in my phone.
Well, no, you always say, can you take a picture for me? But I wasn't sure if you was talking about of me or for you, so I just did both.
Okay, got you. So then it became a normal thing where, Devin, okay, take a picture. And so then when he's not here, it kind of throws it off a little bit because his other host on the show will take pictures and it's, it's
and
not
he's very,
the same.
very short, so the angles is weird.
It's not the same vibe. It is definitely not the same vibe. Okay, so today's topics, what we're going to be talking about the upcoming Pink Carpet Women's Expo. We're going to dig a little deeper into that, and we're going to talk about workshop, vendors, a comedian that will be at this event. We're also going to talk about an upcoming holiday pop-up. We're going to talk about Devin McKenzie and the new chapter that he's about to embark on in his life. Get out of here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Stop looking at my notes.
I'm sorry.
And we're also Domestic Violence Awareness Month is coming up in October. So we're going to talk about that a little bit too. But before we get started, I want to thank our sponsors. Key Virtual Professionals is a virtual assistant business that is dedicated to assisting entrepreneurs, businesses, and nonprofit organizations, providing support in various areas of your business, such as virtual office administration, document preparation, social media management, financial management, and event planning. These services will help your business stay on track. Schedule your free discovery call today by visiting keyvirtualprofessionals.com. Okay, so again, hello, Brenda. Thank you for joining me tonight. How are you?
I'm doing well.
You're doing well? Okay. So give a brief introduction. Don't go into the expo, but give it a brief introduction about yourself. Who are you?
So my name is Brenda Garner. I'm an occupational therapist. I dibble and dabble in a couple of different things.
Okay.
And so I like staying busy, so Pink Carpet keeps me pretty busy.
Okay. And so just to tell you guys, I had the opportunity to actually really fully look at the website for the upcoming expo. And I looked at that last night and today, and let me tell you, ooh, You guys don't want to mix this expo. There is so much going on, so much to offer you guys, but I'm not gonna give it away. I'm gonna let Brenda talk about it. So, and then again, I have Devin. Hello, Devin.
Well, first of all, I'm looking at your notes, and you misspelled my last name now.
You know what?
What's going on?
Stop! Look, why you over here in my stuff?
I'm sorry.
Why, y'all? See, I'm gonna miss you.
See, we don't have notes on our show, so whenever I see notes, I have to look at them.
Okay, well, don't look at my notes because you might see a couple more misspelled words.
Okay,
but no, what did I miss out? Oh, it's
MCKENZIE.
Excuse me, y'all. I misspelled his name wrong. Okay, hi, Devin.
Hi, how are you?
You with the shenanigans today. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Let me turn it down.
You're good. Okay, so give people a brief, besides, me having a phone full of Devin's selfies in my phone, give people, a brief description about you. Like, who is Devin?
Well, hi, my name is Devin. I'm a Capricorn.
Are you a Capricorn? When's your birthday?
January 7th.
Oh, okay. That's dope. Okay.
Definitely.
That's dope. Okay.
It's like me, Michael Jordan, and Jesus. We all are Capricorns.
Wow.
See?
He said Jesus.
Jesus, December 25th. It falls in there. But
don't bring Jesus into your shenanigans.
How's that shenanigans?
Don't bring Jesus in it.
All right, I'll leave it alone. But I'm Devin.
Do we know Jesus was born on December 25th?
Well, we celebrate his birthday December 25th.
Oh, okay. All right.
We'll go with that.
Okay, but we don't know that that's his birthday.
Well, so what, is he a Leo then?
I mean, what about he not just be anything?
How about he's all of them and none of them at the same time?
All right.
See, I thought we was leaving this alone.
You know what? When I gotta ask questions. When you were like his birthday is December 25th, well, how did we know that? Okay.
Okay, let's start off.
All right.
Hi, I'm Devin.
Hey, Devin.
I am by trade. I work for General Motors.
Okay.
Which is, we'll talk about that later.
Yes.
And I also have a podcast here on the PodcastDetroit network called Knockouts in 3 Counts, where we talk about wrestling and MMA. And things are definitely going well there. We're jumping into a lot of different big opportunities, which is kind of sad because I'm going to be moving soon. But yeah, we're still definitely going to be doing the show, and I'll definitely still be a part of it. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to what comes next.
Cool. So, again, we'll talk about it a little later why, Devin is on here because they're like wrestling and how does this all tie? Actually, it really does tie in because back in the day when I was a kid, I used to love wrestling. Like, I take it all the way back to, like the Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, yeah.
Macho Man Randy Savage. Do you know this, Brenda? Yeah.
Junkyard Dog.
Yes.
JYD.
Yes. Elizabeth and right,
yeah.
And then Ric Flair, right. So that was my era of wrestling. Like, I mean, it was a big deal when I was a kid. Those were like Ultimate Warrior was my absolute favorite. But yeah, so I never got asked to come on your show, but that's okay.
That is definitely in the works. Don't worry.
So if you, as we go ahead and move on into the show, if you have any questions for Brenda, myself, Devin, King, you can do so by calling us in the studio directly at 248-838-3661. Don't hesitate to ask because, again, we're getting ready to jump in talking about the Expo. There is so much going on in this Expo. It's just, like, I'm excited for Brenda. So if you have questions for her while she's here, feel free. 248-838-3661 is the number to call in.
Does it go for me, too? I can ask questions?
Yes, you can ask questions.
I'll ask
This
questions.
is a very interactive podcast.
Okay.
All right. So, with that being said, tell us a little bit about the Pink Carpet Women's Expo. Like, where to start, huh?
Right. It's real. It's a lot to it,
Mm-hmm.
and so it's sometimes hard to describe. But it's full of workshops. It is in Livonia. I'll tell you where it's at and give you details about it. It's in Livonia at the Embassy Suites, 19525 Victory Parkway in Livonia. It's October the 13th from 12 to 8. We have different workshops. Can I tell you about the workshops?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so we have workshops on self-defense. We have workshops on the hustle. We have first-time home buyers. We have real estate investors. And we have entrepreneurship. Those are the 5 workshops that we have.
Nice.
We have some really good workshop instructors going that the self-defense, they really do a good job. They will be doing self-defense with weapons and everything. So
Okay.
that should be pretty cool. Yeah.
And then you said back up because I heard hustling. Okay,
Oh,
I heard
yeah.
the hustle. I heard. Okay.
So we got Sherry Green. She's going to be teaching the hustle class.
Okay. So how long is each workshop?
So the workshops vary in time. Majority of them are 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay. Now the hustle, I know a couple hustles. Like I probably shouldn't say because I'm like be telling my age, but it is what it is. I'm 41, but I only know like two. I only know like 2. Shut up, Devin. I only know like 2 or 3. Really?
Yeah.
How would you think I was?
30-something.
Hey. Thank you, Devin. See, I like you even more now. I like you more. But yeah, I only know probably like 3 hustles. So like in hustle, like that's just, I don't know. Dancing is not what it used to be.
That's true.
You know, in my day of growing up in my 20s and going to the club, like dancing is not what it used to be. And so hustling is very, very good now.
I'm so not a dancer.
You're not a dancer?
I'm not a dancer
Some
either.
people have 2 left feet, you know. But I mean, I can stay on rhythm. I can keep a beat.
I stand in the corner and watch people.
Do you? Okay, so what are some of the topics that I know you said entrepreneurship? That's another workshop. So do you know like any of the topics that will be discussed in that? Because I know one of the things now that I see is a lot of people wanting to venture out and become entrepreneurs.
Right.
So it's definitely like the millennial nowadays, like they're coming out of like high school with, you know, booming businesses.
Ideas.
You know what I'm saying? And like dope ideas. So what are some of the topics that she's going to discuss?
So Rita Smith is the teacher of that workshop, and she's going to be teaching on basically the foundation, because you need a foundation when you first start. Other than that, you'll be lost. So you need to know what's my first step. You know, what is my second step? She's going to be teaching a workshop based on that, but she's also going to be giving them information on different types of like 501(c)(3)s, LLC, S Corp. You know, she'll be giving them the differences between those, and they can pick and choose what would fit best for them, based on what they're actually going to be promoting, selling, or what type of business they'll be doing. So I think that's good for everybody to know.
Absolutely.
Especially if you really, really want to get into it, you need to know what you're doing.
Absolutely. And then you also have one for like a workshop for first-time buyers, home buyers.
I do.
Okay.
I
so
do.
then that's
Reggie
good.
Perryman, he's teaching that workshop. And that workshop, he actually has some pretty good stuff going on. He's going to have some people there helping people with their credit. He'll have some people there that will actually sign you up to put in your application for a mortgage. So if you're really serious and you really, really want to find a house, I know that they can help you.
Right.
It's just about how much you want to buy a house for, or, you know, can I afford this? All of those type of questions that you might have or might be thinking about, they should be able to help you. They've been doing it a pretty long time. And I'm going to tell you, actually, I started buying houses, and I think my first couple of houses I brought from him. So, yeah.
Okay.
Wait, can I jump in?
Yes, you can jump in at any time.
Okay, so like I said, our show is about MMA and professional wrestling. So I'm interested about this self-defense class. So who's going to be teaching that? And
Kai McGuire.
the name sounds very familiar.
They're in Troy.
Okay. Actually, I think my co-host might actually know.
Might know them.
Yeah. That's what probably
They're
sounds
pretty
familiar.
awesome.
So what can people expect from the self-defense class for women? Because you know, there's a difference between MMA and boxing and jiu-jitsu. Like, do you know what disciplines they're going to be teaching, or is it just basic self-defense?
I think it'll be a little bit more than basic self-defense, but one of the reasons why I wanted this workshop to be taught is because you'd be surprised how many women don't want to shoot a gun or don't want to shoot someone that's attacking them. They rather try to fight them off of them and get away from them.
Right.
So I thought this probably would be a good suggestion for a workshop for them.
But that's good because you know what? And not only that, though, let's say maybe that you're a person who do carry or whatever the case may be, and I don't know, for whatever reason, you don't have it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go for it. So you obviously, and I really think that in situations, I don't think that you'll always be able to reach for your gun. Right. So
that's true.
it's always,
it depends on how close they are to you.
You know, so I think that it would just be good to have some self-defense training just in general, period.
Well, me personally, I feel like everybody should have some form of, hand-to-hand combat training. Whether it's, basic level, just basic, how to, get away from someone, or if you want to take it a step further and, get brown belts and purple belts and black belts in it. I think everybody should get some form of self-defense because it's not only is it just, for self-defense, it's for confidence too. If you know no one's going to mess with you because you can take care of yourself, you're going to walk around with your head up higher and your chest puffed out even more. So I think it's definitely a great thing to have this for the ladies.
That's good, yeah.
And this self-defense class, also they can, learn the basics here, but they can sign up with Cry McGraw and actually take further, more classes, different types of classes. They offer a lot of different types of self-defense. We have some videos that are going to be coming up, and I think people are going to be pretty impressed with some of the videos that we're going to put on the websites.
Nice,
Definitely.
nice. So, okay, so that's the workshops, okay? So I told you guys there is so much that's going to be offered at this expo. Who are some of the vendors? Are you going to have vendors? List some of the vendors that you're going to have so people can not only can you come and, be a part of the workshops, but you also can come and shop at this event.
So I actually partnered up with two. Well, one of them is a sponsor and one of them is a partnership. The partnership is with the Detroit Pistons.
Nice.
I just did this. We are actually going to have a ladies' night out March the 7th.
Okay.
And that people can actually start paying on that package if they want. That is going to be a game with the Utah Jazz, but what the Pistons are doing, they're actually going to have entrepreneurship for ladies, a ladies entrepreneurship night. And so the ladies that are attending the Pink Carpet Women's Expo will be invited to that. And they'll also get a pregame package with the Pistons. So all of these things will be included in the package that we're going to offer that night. And they will be there as well.
Nice.
So that'll be a plus. You can buy tickets or interact with them, not the players, but actually people from the organization will be there.
Okay.
The other person that is actually a sponsor is Royal Caribbean. So Royal Caribbean, we're doing ladies cruise.
Nice.
And the ladies cruise that we're doing is March 6th through the 9th. And it is going to the Bahamas and their private island, Coco Cay.
Is they okay over there? They gonna be all right in the Bahamas?
I pray.
Is they gonna be okay in the Bahamas for this?
I pray by the time we get
but
there.
They usually are, for the most part. I'm not thinking about no.
I just like how you just like so humbly was like, yeah, I got a partnership with the Detroit Pistons and Royal Caribbean.
Now that's a sponsorship right there.
Major.
That's a
That's
partnership. Major. Yes, that is good. That is good. So tell us about a little bit. Okay, so this is. Okay, so March 7th at 7 p.m., the Detroit Pistons versus the Utah Jazz.
That should be a good game.
Exclusive ticket pricing is... Well, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what the ticket pricing is. Y'all got to come to the expo.
Exactly.
I was going to say it, and I was going like, nah, you got to come to the expo. But do you want me to give that link or no? Have them come to the expo.
You know what? You can give them the link, but I'm hoping everybody will come to the expo.
Right.
We
Okay.
have so much to offer, so.
Okay, so I will throw this out here for March 7th. It's for you to purchase tickets, and it's obviously at a discounted rate for the pink carpet. But you can purchase your tickets at pistons.com/pink carpet. And that's all I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to give you too much information about this because this is next year. You guys need to come out to the expo. So, who can they shop from?
They can shop from Fearless Girl Boss. She's going to be having her products from anywhere from candles to makeup. She has a whole lot of products that she does herself. So they can shop from her. We have Tracy Lynn. We have a representative from Tracy Lynn. We have someone from Mary Kay.
Nice.
We have... I don't say too much.
It's a wealth. It's a wealth.
But we have a lot of people. I'm trying to. It's so much going on that I want to say everybody's name, but we have almost 20-something vendors. So
Nice.
I won't probably be able to say all of them because I can't remember.
But that's
everybody.
just a little bit, just a little tidbit. We can't give you all, anyways. You got to come out and you got to experience it, as well as you also have a known comedian that will be there.
We do. We have Shawnee D, who's going to be hosting the fashion show and the dance performance.
Nice.
We have an open panel discussion, and in that open panel discussion, we'll be talking about women's health. We have Regina Butler, who's going to be talking about, she's actually a nurse practitioner.
Okay.
She's going to be talking about women's health and breast cancer. We have Dr. Kaur, who's going to be talking about the aging woman and dementia. We have Ashley Hamilton that's going to be telling her story about how she started in real estate. And then we have Suzanne Kelly, who's going to be talking about being an entrepreneur. She is Fearless Girl Boss.
Nice. Okay.
So we'll be talking about all of those things.
Right.
And, of course, I'll be there as well. Probably talking about the pink carpet a little bit, how I came about the idea.
So where did the idea come from? Just give us a brief description.
Okay.
Don't look. You got to go to the expo.
It was 1952.
Actually, it was something that I wanted to do. My grandmother, her name was Mary Elizabeth Ingram, and I named the expo. Well, I have a 501(c), right? And it's actually named after my grandmother. And the expo pink carpet, it sounded so nice. I said, I could do something. Can't I do something?
Mm-hmm.
And so I put the two together. And so pink carpet is a fundraiser for Elizabeth Place. And Elizabeth Place is, I want to open up a building I work with physically and mentally disabled people.
Okay.
So I want to open up a building where I can have a center for them to come and learn job skills, become more independent. And so I need money to do that, right?
Absolutely.
So actually, fundraiser came up. That's how it came about.
Well, shout out to that name. Mary
Definitely.
Elizabeth. That name is dope. My mom's name is Mary Elizabeth. So,
okay.
My mom's name is Mary Elizabeth, and my great grandmother is Mary Elizabeth. So,
Wow.
That's
Mary
dope.
Elizabeth is
Yes.
popular,
Are y'all
isn't
two?
it?
Y'all related?
no, no, we are not related. No, but
Well,
I
you
love
never
the
know.
name.
You never
yeah,
know.
you never know. You really don't know who you're related to in this day and age. So, tell people how they can purchase tickets for the expo.
So you can actually buy tickets several different ways. Eventbrite, the website. We have Model Behavior. It's a hair salon.
Mm-hmm.
They're selling tickets there. So those are basically the 3 ways you can actually buy tickets.
So tell them your website. That's probably like the most convenient way for those that are listening on our podcast. What's the website where they can go and purchase tickets?
The website is pinkcarpetexpo.com.
pinkcarpetexpo.com. And ticket ranges anywhere from...
So tickets range from $30 to $75, and they will be slightly higher at the door.
Okay. And it's worth it, I think. You know, you got 5 different workshops. You have a comedian.
Definitely.
You have shopping. You have a panel discussion. So there's so much that's going to be offered to you guys at this expo. And what is the time?
The time is from 12 to 8.
12 to 8. And again, what is the date?
October 13th.
October 13th. Okay. So, you guys, we're going to have her say this again at the end of the show if you didn't get a chance to write it down. But thank you again for coming on and sharing about the expo and everything that's going to be offered. I'm going to thank our sponsors, and then we're going to, partake in your shenanigans, Devin. All right. So would you like to advertise your business on an upcoming advertise your event on... I gotta watch out because he's looking over my shoulder.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Yeah, it was.
Too much. Okay, would you like to advertise your business or an upcoming event on Real Talk? Did you know podcasting is rapidly growing? It is reported that 57 million Americans listen to podcasts. We would love to have you join us. To get started, all you need to do is visit www.coachangelita.com/Real Talk to get started. As most of you know, as everyone should know, October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So, the board of Destined to Be Free nonprofit organization will be recognizing and spotlighting survivors for Domestic Violence Month. If you are interested in being spotlighted, you can share 3 points why you are intentionally unstoppable. And you can email them directly at admin@destinedtobefree.org with your 3 points, 1 paragraph. With your 3 points, 1 paragraph bio, headshot, along with any social media handles or URLs that you would like to share with them. And so, again, you can email them at admin@destinedtobefree.org. All right. Hey, Devin.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in again. So I wanted Devin to come on and kind of hang out with me today. I'm sad.
Why?
I'm sad.
Everybody's so sad.
I'm sad, but I'm happy for you because you have to understand. Like I've only been recording my podcast here. I don't know, whatever 13 episodes get you. That's how long I've been recording my podcast here. 6 months. Okay. So, but I don't think it was the 6 months. I think what really happened is shout out to Boozy Treats because it was Boozy Treats that made the connection between Devin and I when she came in here with those Hennessy popcorn. Yeah. Even Randy jumped in on all of the treats that she brought in. Adult Capri Suns. I know, adult Capri Suns. It was so amazing. So shout out to them. But that's when Devin and I first, I think, like really had a conversation, and he was just very personable, and he likes shenanigans like I like shenanigans. And so that's kind of like where it started. So, Devin's, my buddy. When I'm finishing my podcast, he's starting his. And, there's always something going on out in the lobby. So, and anybody that knows me know that if a tree would talk back to me, like me and that tree would just be like BFFs, okay? Like, seriously. We'd be BFFs, believe it or not. So, and then... Yeah, don't laugh at me, Randy. Oh, okay. All right. So
Randy pays no attention to anything
he doesn't. He doesn't. So he really doesn't. Sometimes he does, but not really. So we connected, and he was just really, really cool. So we developed a friendship. And so then I got this devastating news. Happy for him, but devastating news.
I was like, what'd you say? This is like the weirdest. I get this reaction every time. Yeah. It's like, oh, but
so this is like this is my last time seeing Devin in the Podcast Detroit studio. It's
we'll see.
As of right now.
Yeah.
As of right now. So, it's like bittersweet. And I'm like, oh, who's going to take my selfie? Who's going to have selfies? And who's going to do the picture? It's a routine we had.
Right.
So tell everyone why I'm so devastated and just heartbroken, Devin.
Well,
but not really heartbroken. I'm happy for you.
Are you really?
I really am. I really am. I'm happy for you.
Yes and no.
Yeah, right. Yes and no,
Well, back in November, like I said, I worked for General Motors. They announced that they were going to be closing some plants. And my plant, Detroit Hamtramck, is one of those plants that's designated to close. Even though I don't think it's going to close. That's just me. But at that point, they told everybody, to put in their, transfer papers of where they would want to go. And, when I first started working at GM, I wanted to go to Texas because that's where most of the money is. And plus, it's a new environment, new people, different, opportunities down there. And I just never really took the chance. So once that came up, I put in my transfer to go to Texas. And about a month and a half ago, I got word that I got my transfer. So I'll be moving to, I've already technically moved down there. But, I'll be in Texas for who knows how long.
Oh, wow. That's a big move.
That is a big move, but you have family down there, right? So,
yeah, I got a lot of cousins down there. Got some people down there that I met through podcasting, and I've been down there a few times for wrestling and MMA events. So I've met people down there through that. So I know people. I won't be alone.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So I am happy for you, even though I'm over here saying,
I don't want him to go.
I don't want him to go.
I hope his paperwork gets messed up.
No, never. I don't wish bad juju on anybody. No bad karma. But, it is going to be a little different, coming in to, record the podcast and knowing that my friend Devin is not going to be here. But that's okay. No, I'm happy for you. I'm very excited.
Well,
I am.
It's definitely much needed change.
He's about to say something.
Did you get your podcasting situation set up down there yet?
No, I haven't. I actually need to get the address to because apparently there's like a sister studio or maybe a brother studio. I don't know. Yeah.
So, really? Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, they have a studio down there. So I'm still gonna be a part of the show. That's not going to change. We just got to figure out, the logistics behind that.
Right.
Hopefully, I'll be able to, go to the studio down there, Skype in, or I'll call in, or we'll figure it out somehow. But it's definitely a much needed change of scenery for me. It's been pretty rough last 2 years. Okay. So definitely needed, change, new environment, new vibe. Came at the right time.
That's dope. So while we're talking about, the podcast, I want to know how Knockouts in 3 Counts started. How did that podcast start? How did your podcast start?
Well, actually, I had my own podcast before this. I technically still do, even though I haven't put an episode out in who knows how long. I started on my own. I was doing it from my apartment.
So what was the name of that podcast?
It's called All Steak, No Sizzle.
That's why you...
An honest, no BS look at life, sports, and entertainment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm like, okay, more shenanigans.
Yeah, so I was doing that show for probably almost a year. And then, so me, Kyle, other Kyle, and Kevin, and Tony, we used my 5 co-hosts on Knockouts in 3 Counts.
I know nobody's name but yours, right?
So if there is a name that you're going to know from that show, Devin is probably the best one to know.
Okay.
So
I hope they're listening and they heard that. Are they listening? Do they know you're on the show tonight? Like, okay.
I love you guys. But, well, no, we were getting ready for WrestleMania, so I had Kyle and Kevin, Black Kyle and Kevin, come on the show to talk about WrestleMania as a preview, and White Kyle, the one that you know.
Oh, that's his name, Kyle?
White Kyle.
The short one? Okay, yeah, I am not calling. I'm just gonna call him Kyle. Okay.
Also known as Salt Kyle.
Salt.
Salt
yeah.
Kyle.
So there's a Black Kyle and a White Kyle, so it's Salt and Pepper Kyle.
Wow. Okay.
Dig that.
The thoughts of using Knockouts and 3 Counts are not necessarily those Real Talk podcasts. But yeah, so I had Kevin and Kyle on the preview WrestleMania, and then I had Kyle, who was at WrestleMania, to review the show. So after that, we all went to a local show here, and then each person just came to me like, "Hey, Dev, we want to do a podcast. Hey, Devin, we want to do a podcast. Hey, Devin, we should do a podcast." Mm-hmm. So I'm like, why don't all 4 of us just do a podcast? And from there,
That's
Knockouts
how.
and 3 Counts was born.
So who came up with the name Knockouts and 3 Counts?
That would be Salt Kyle.
Salt
I
Kyle.
got to give him credit for that one.
So like when I see him tonight, I'm going to call him Salt Kyle, right? You do know that.
Oh, please do.
You know, I'll be like, hey, Salt Kyle.
He loves it when people call him that. Yeah.
Okay, so how did you come up with the name again?
Ignore that evil laugh I just did.
Oh, my goodness.
But no, Kyle came up with it.
Okay.
We was just like, so what are we gonna call this? Oh, I've been thinking about this. We're gonna call it Knockouts and 3 Counts. I'm like, okay, I like it.
Yeah,
Damn.
it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, so how long has the podcast been?
Whew. 2 years now?
2 years. Okay.
Yeah, 2017. Yeah.
So are all you guys on the podcast at the same time, or how does it work? Because I know sometimes you said there's like 4. There's a total
Actually,
of
there's 5 of
There's
us.
5 of you.
Yeah.
Like I only see 2, you and Kyle.
Which Kyle are you talking
Oh, you know the Salt Kyle.
There we go. Yeah. So, there's this thing called like real life where like, people's schedules get in the way
Yeah,
sometimes. So
yeah.
for the most part, me and Salt Kyle are the main 2 that, do everything. Tony, he calls in. He lives in like 3 Rivers, Michigan, or like down there like Battle Creek. So he calls in
really?
whenever
Okay.
he gets a chance. Well, whenever Randy allows him to.
Yeah, because we know how Randy is with that call in. Okay, do not call that number after that podcast is over.
Or during it for Tony. But yeah, but for the most part, it's me and Salt Kyle. We're the ones that are the anchor, and then whenever the other guys can come in and contribute, they come in too.
Okay, so like, where did your love of wrestling come from? Or is it? I can't say wrestling. I think it's kind of like
It's both wrestling and MMA.
okay.
Wrestling, watching as a kid with my father. I've had an unhealthy hatred for Hulk Hogan my entire life.
Why?
Whenever Hulk Hogan would come on the screen as a baby, I would start crying.
Why?
I don't know.
He was like the good guy for the longest time, right? I think Hulk Hogan went bad for a little while, didn't he?
Yeah,
like
in,
the bad
WCW,
guy.
yeah.
And then he came, Yeah,
Well, if you know anything about Hulk Hogan's real life, I guess I sensed that. I don't know if you heard about his whole scandal.
what with the wife and the?
Oh no, his daughter apparently was dating a black guy, and he went on like a racist rant about it. Yeah,
I think I heard something like that.
Yeah,
How long ago was this?
Maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Really?
Or maybe it's like 5-6 years ago when the audio came out, because it was all a part
Oh,
of
so
the
there's
whole,
audio and everything out about this.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's about that whole Gawker lawsuit thing that he had. That was the audio that came out, which basically ruined his career at that point, because the WWE kicked him out of the Hall of Fame, and they
I did not know this.
yeah, he just recently, since November, is back with the WWE. But
Oh, they let him come back.
yeah, enough time passed by.
Right.
He makes too much money.
Right. People have forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Not really.
Some
Some people didn't forget it. I mean, if you knew about it, I don't think you would forget about it.
Hulk Hogan sells a lot of
Obviously-
T-shirts, so-
Obviously, you didn't forget about it.
Oh, I've never.
But you've
Hulk
never
Hogan.
liked
I've
him.
never liked Hulk Hogan.
His wife left him and divorced him or
Yes,
something, right?
I do know
Yeah.
that.
And it happened right after this? After that?
I think it was before.
It was
Maybe if
before.
it was 5 years ago, I'm thinking it was
Okay.
before.
Yeah, the divorce and all that was before he was cheating with somebody else, and there was a sex tape that came out.
Everybody
And-
got all these sex tapes.
Yeah.
Y'all better stop recording y'all business. Y'all better stop.
Or learn how the cloud works. But
Jesus. Just don't record it. Don't record your mess.
yeah, so yeah, never been a Hulk Hogan fan, but I've always watched wrestling. And
Okay.
I mean, I can't think. Well, I take that back. There was a brief time from like 2008 till about 2012 where I didn't watch wrestling that much. But other than that, I've been watching wrestling my whole life, and then MMA kind of got blended in there somewhere. So those are my two big. That and football. Those are
Football.
my three.
You
three
like
big
the
things.
Lions?
No, not a Lions fan anymore.
I just thought I'd ask. I don't watch football.
They
I mean, I do. I know a little bit about it. I just like to.
They've broken my heart way too many times. So
Yeah, that's what some people are saying.
Yeah.
I just want to like participate in like the tailgating
that's fun.
atmosphere. Like I want to participate in that stuff.
Yeah, as long as you don't watch the game, you'll have fun.
I wouldn't even know what I'd be watching.
Ask
for the most part.
all the Lions fans how this past Sunday went. And, yeah, that's basically it every single time.
I got to be easy because I got some people in my circle who are Lions fans, and I I gotta watch what I say.
The thoughts and views of Devin McKenzie, not necessarily those of Real Talk Podcast.
I gotta watch what I say when it comes to,
You can send all your hate tweets to Devin63. That's DEVINTAD63.
We don't want to send no hate tweets. No, we don't want to send no hate tweets. No hate tweets. No hate tweets. All right, so I'm gonna share some upcoming events with you guys, really, really quick. Okay, so what do I got for you guys?
Is this right? Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to look at your notes. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to look at my notes.
I apologize.
Because for whatever reason, I'm all messed up here. All right, so I'm going backwards.
Look at this, Devin. She's all, almost organized, but she's got like notes and everything for her show.
I always have notes, Randy.
We tried that.
They never do.
They're never organized. Well, I don't know.
We're organized. It's just that we just fly by the seat of our pants.
No, I have to be organized.
As wrestlers say, we call it in the ring.
No. Okay, so, all right, Coffee and Conversation. October 19th is Coffee and Conversation with the coach from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. It is for aspiring entrepreneurs, business owners, and motivators who value face-to-face communication and networking. We will talk about tips, action plans, and identify potential hurdles and ways to monetize your dreams, as well as share ideas and resources and support. This event is free, but for planning purposes, pre-registration is required. It's just coffee and conversation. Stop by and say hey. You can go to Eventbrite by going to coffeeconversationoctober.eventbrite.com. And that's for Coffee and Conversation. I do this event probably every other month, every few months. I don't do it often, but sometimes it's just a way to get, some knowledge, share an idea with somebody, make new connections. So it was a successful event the last time I did it, so I thought that I would bring it back. So that is October 19th, Coffee and Conversation with the Coach. You can get more information by going to coffeeconversationoctober.eventbrite.com.
Sounds good.
Yes. You gonna come?
I'm gonna come.
All right, hey.
I'll be in Texas. I'm sorry. But I will spread the word.
Okay, I appreciate that. Okay, so I have two more events to share with you guys. On Saturday, November 16th, I will be speaking at the Bag Burning Experience in Roseville, Michigan. I would love for you guys to join me. The Bag Burning Experience is an event designed with you in mind. Have you put your dreams and vision on the back burner? Do you need someone to encourage you? Are you ready for something new? If you answered yes, then this event is definitely for you. Revive, renew, and release. Tickets are on sale now. You can go to www.thebagburningexperience.com. There will be an epic lineup of speakers. There will be Barbara Bankston, who will be representing Michigan, Tanya McGuire, who will be representing South Carolina, Kamaya Reese, who will be representing Michigan, Mariah Diamond will be representing Ohio, and myself, Angelita Thomas, will be representing Michigan. So make sure you guys go to www.thebagburningexperience.com. What do you want to say, Randy? You kind of looked at me.
How many W's is that?
I know, right?
www.
It's good to know that he doesn't just do this to us.
No, he does it to me too. You see what I mean, Brenda, how the podcast goes? It's like, All right, so I'm going to give it to you guys one more time. www.thebagburningexperience.com. All right.
Bam.
Next event, November 23rd. All right, so we got October 19th, November 16th, and November 23rd.
Somebody's going to be busy.
Yes. Come out for a fun-filled day of shopping, socializing, and networking at the Holiday Pop-Up Shop. Again, November 23rd from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you would like to be a vendor, all vendors and crafters are welcome. For more information, please email me at angelitathecoach@gmail.com. No www. It's just angelitathecoach@gmail.com. And that's that on that one. Okay. I really miss my co-hosts today. King, if you're out there,
I'll be the co-host for the rest of the show. How about that?
We missed you, King.
Isn't this only like the second episode where he's official co-host?
Yeah, you know what?
Canned.
Wow.
Randy said you're canned, King.
Uh-oh.
You are canned. That's so bad. That's
It's like my show.
right. You got canned. Look. King got canned today, but you guys do know he'll be back in 2 weeks, right? He got canned today, but he'll be back in 2 weeks. Well, Randy canned him. I didn't can him. Randy did. Randy said can. Okay, so Brenda, tell us again how, or tell our listeners how they can connect with. How can they you have like a social media handles, or how they could connect with the Pink Carpet Expo?
So we do have Instagram. We do have Facebook. We do hope that everybody comes, all the women.
Yes, come.
They can reach us at pinkcarpetexpo.com, Pink Carpet Women's Expo on Facebook and Instagram.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Devin.
Hi.
Devin. Hey.
That's me.
Devin. Okay. How can people connect with you?
You can find me on Twitter at Devin63. That's DEVINTHE 63. You can find me on Instagram at All Steak No Sizzle, one word.
I'm liking this all steak no sizzle.
I know it was a great show while it lasted.
Okay, so really quick. So are you going to start it up again?
It's technically never been ended, so I mean it can always pop up at any time. So you never know.
Bring it back.
Yeah, bring it back. Because then we get to see, because if it's all steak, no sizzle. Okay, so knockout in 3 counts is MMA and wrestling.
Yeah.
So all steak and no sizzle is...
It's basically, whatever's on my mind.
See?
My life.
See?
Just whatever I felt like talking about at that time. Sports.
You should do it.
Yeah, you should do it.
You should do it. And then you say you could do it from home.
I can.
See? And then I can call in and be a guest. You see, I'm fixing your stuff.
Well,
but
no,
not even only that though, but even I'm gonna try, but you can, it's your voice on your own, your own opinions on different things.
Well, I mean, if you want to go back to the catalog, you can always, find it on SoundCloud and
No, I don't want no old
wherever
stuff.
you can find. But
I don't want no old stuff.
Okay.
No,
Well,
sure.
new stuff. Well, let's just say I'll throw it out there. It's called All Steak No Sizzle. Subscribe to it. You never know, something might pop up.
Okay.
So.
I was just saying that because don't try to blow me off and tell me to go back and listen to you know what I'm saying? Don't try to blow me off and tell me to go listen to your previous episodes and
let's just say there's some unfinished business on All Steak No Sizzle, and I'll definitely put something out to put a period on what's out there. So
well,
we call that a nice radio tease.
well alrighty then. Okay.
There's something major that happened in my life that I'm ready to talk about now. So,
Wow. Okay.
Okay, that's dope.
And that's part of the reason why the podcast kind of came to a little bit of an end. But I'll talk about it.
I'm so nosy. I want to know what this is.
Is it the major thing I know about?
Yeah, Randy knows already.
I mean, Randy, you didn't have to rub it in like you already know about it, and I don't.
Well, I know of one major thing that happened in his life, and
Yes, that.
hopefully something like that doesn't happen multiple times that he's got.
Oh, wow. No, I'm curious. As
Right. Can you tell us
Listen
after?
to the podcast. Subscribe so you get notified when there's a new episode.
Thank you, Randy.
Mr. Randy that doesn't pay attention to anybody. He knows when he wants to pay attention.
See, that's a radio tease. See how it draws you in? You want to hear it now?
We want to know,
Yes.
right,
I
Brenda?
definitely want to know.
Subscribe to All Steak
I'm
No Sizzle.
curious.
Yeah, can you give us a hint? Or do you want to do off air?
I'll tell you off air, but let's just say
Okay, you
I
can tell us off
I
air.
lost a lot of stuff, but I found a lot more by losing it.
Okay.
That's dope. Now, people, that's a teaser. Y'all better go.
Sometimes you got to lose to win. So,
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost like I've been doing this for a while. Wow.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope. That's dope. All right. So, if you guys want to connect with me, Angelita Thomas. I don't really give my last name. I just gave my last name on the podcast. I usually say
We'll
Angelita,
edit that out.
Angelita the For what?
We don't do that here.
Wow. Look, so if you guys want to connect with me.
Angelita. I'm sorry. I'm turning your show. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's the last time that, for a while, I can't say the last time because I know you're going to come back, but it's going to be a minute before I see you. So I'm glad that, you decided to come in and come on the show and, talk to me and kick it with me. I thought I was going to kick it with us, me and Brenda. King, where are you?
appreciate it.
No, let me stop messing with King, y'all. Okay, King. I knew King was not gonna be here, so let me just put that out. Okay, yeah. So I don't want people to be like, King, she was bashing you on the podcast. Well, I thought he was gonna be running late. I didn't know he wasn't gonna be here. Okay,
I'm still spreading that
that's
rumor.
actually what it was, though. Okay. However. But I wanted you to come in, hang out and kick it. Like I said, you're a pretty cool, you're kind of dope. You're a pretty dope dude. I don't really, consider too many people dope, but you're kind of dope. So I thought that'd be cool
Wait, with the camera.
for you to say, gee, we don't even know where we're streaming to. So, okay, so this is supposed to be like Facebook Live streaming on Real Talk Podcast Facebook page. Guys, it's streaming.
It's out there somewhere.
It's streaming somewhere, but it's not streaming to my page. And
Maybe after it's done, it'll
Maybe
be your
it'll
first video and
stream?
it'll show up.
okay, maybe.
I don't know, but this is the key you gave me, and it connected.
And
So
it connected.
Or maybe you have a big.
normally, if there's a
Cambodia.
problem, it says it can't connect to the stream
Right.
key. I get that a lot here because people don't know what they're doing.
Hmm.
But yours connected right away, so it's going somewhere.
It's going somewhere. So maybe
Cambodia.
Cambodia.
You'll get a lot of Twitter followers from Cambodia real soon.
Wow, okay. That's what's up. I like how you like the confidence, like Cambodia. Yeah, that's where it's streaming to Cambodia. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so hopefully that's the case. It'll pop up after the fact. But if not, I hope that whoever sees the video, I hope.
Well,
that
I've got a
we-
recorded local copy that we can always shoot your way if it doesn't end up showing on your page.
Look at that.
Technology.
Technology.
Bam.
Randy, the technologist.
Randy Watson. Yes.
Is that his name, Watson? No.
Oh my goodness.
Like, Randy, your last name is Watson? I never would have thought. I never would have thought your last name was Watson. You know what, Devin?
What? I'm sorry. I gotta get ready for my show and all the shenanigans. I'm sorry. Warming up now.
I see. So, okay, if you guys want to connect with the show, you can follow us on Instagram at Real Talk Podcast Detroit. You can also follow us on Facebook at Real Talk Podcast. Yeah, that's that. And if you want to connect with me, you can follow me on Facebook at Angelita the Coach and Instagram Angelita the Coach. And you guys have anything that you want to add before? I'm so used to Randy like throwing up the gang signs at me. He has not threw up one gang sign at
Oh
me.
yeah, we're way over.
Oh, all right. So,
My fault.
well, on that note, see you guys in 2.
Peace.